Hey y'all, I am your dope astrologer and tarot reader, and this is your how do they feel about me reading. Really quick, it is Scorpio season. Happy birthday, Scorpios. We are in Mercury retrograde right now, so it's not uncommon for people from your past to resurface. It's also not uncommon for you to think about people from your past. You know, oh, wonder how so-and-so is doing. Or, you know, you could be reliving past pain, disappointment. You could be, Mercury is at 1 degree Sagittarius, so whatever frustration you've been verbalizing or expression, you probably have calmed down from that, especially if you are a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Virgo, Pisces, especially if you are one of those signs. And so as Mercury goes further into Scorpio, you're going to go more inward, and you'll start evaluating your emotions and, you know, seeing if something is worth pursuing, or, you know, maybe you'll transform how you feel about this person. Maybe this person's feelings are changing about you. You know, maybe you decide to have a mental funeral for this person. So, all right, let's get into it. How does your person that you're thinking about feels about you? Let's start with Aries. 3 cards, how this person feels about Aries. 3 cards. Could be a Libra. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you are safe. You could be dealing with someone that is stubborn. They don't show their emotions. They're closed off from you, just based on how these cards feel. Confusion. Something seems unfair. Something seems unjust. There could have been some deception. There could have been, maybe this is you, Aries, feeling like you took a chance on someone and they screwed you over. They lied. They were cheating. They were just being shady and disrespectful and not honest. A Sagittarius is here. Libra, Capricorn. Someone feels cheated that this didn't work out, and there could also be someone who in the situation is like, no, I'm not going through this with you again. You know, 2 of Wands in reverse. I don't want to go down that path with you again. I'm gonna play it safe. I don't feel safe with you. I don't feel safe making this decision for you, doing this for you. So yeah, they feel like something they didn't get what they wanted from you. This could have been a situation, Aries, where someone wanted more than the other one. And so someone feels cheated, like, oh, I did all of this and they didn't even want to do that with me. And then there's also this major energy here of someone trying to break away from this pattern, from this union, y'all may not have been in a relationship, but y'all were friends with benefits. It's someone that's like, I'm not going to get what I want, But yeah, they feel cheated. Whoever you're with, they feel cheated. They feel like they didn't get what they wanted. What did they want? What did they want? Cake and eat it too. 9 of Cups. There's some type of dishonesty here. So someone, even though they could look at you as wish fulfillment, they look at you, they feel the devil in reverse. So that's talking about someone who's trying to take their power back from you. But this is like, what do they want? What did they want from you, or what do they want? They look at you as wish fulfillment, but it has a deceptive tone to it. Like everything in this is not clean. One card for the outcome. Got 2 cards. Passion is still here in this situation. Five of Wands reversed, 9 of Wands, fire energy. This is, we're still cool. I don't got no beef with you. You know, we can be cool, but I don't know if I can be friends with benefits or, you know, try to work on this again. Like, I don't know. So that's the outcome. I don't know. Some of you are going to have a decision to make, because if they haven't already came back, they will. But there is an air of deception here, Aries. All right, Aries. That was your reading. Hope it was helpful. If you're interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description box. Let's go to Taurus. All right, Taurus. You could be feeling a little frustration here, Taurus, because it is Scorpio season. Scorpio is your opposite sign. So, you know, even though it may feel good being in hermit mode right now, you may be overindulging. You may be not getting out, getting sunlight, being social. And if you do feel kind of like, you know, like depression is setting in, you may just need to go outside and get some sunlight. You know, that's the easy answer. All right. How does this person feel about Taurus? Okay. Oh, 3 of Pentacles fell on the floor. Someone doesn't know if they're over you or not. Or someone is wondering if you're really over them or not. 5 of Pentacles came out like this, so they're on the fence with... They're not at a point where they look at this as a loss or look at you as a loss, but this is someone who does feel like this is very difficult. They don't know how to get over this with you. They don't know how to come towards you with the Page of Wands. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to approach you. at the root of all of this, the Three of Pentacles shows that they at least want to be, you know, want to work things out. Like, this is giving me they don't want it to end like this, but they don't, if they do know what to do, they're not willing to physically do it. So if they know, you know, the two of you need to have a conversation, this doesn't say that they're going to do it. But let's see what the outcome is for the next few days. Next week. Let's say next 7 days for all signs. But, you know, timing is a tricky thing. So the outcome is Ace of Wands. This does indicate some type of action. So this is coming across as the outcome of this is some type of communication, some type of action, or this is just, you know, what's feeding this communication or action is their passion for you. They still have passion for you. They don't feel right with things they don't feel right with however things are right now. So if you're not talking, they don't like it. If things seem off, they don't like it. But if that storyline doesn't resonate with you, Taurus, this is someone who is really going to help you financially. Either give you some money, try to work with you on something, trying to give you some type of help, but you've got to take it. You have to make the move. And I don't know who this is for, but you have to make the move. Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to make the move. So good things away if you get rid of your pride, especially with this Five of Pentacles here. Like, you have to be open to it in order for this to happen. All right, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. I hope that, you know, gives you some comfort, Taurus. All right, let's go with Gemini. Hey, Gemini. How are you? How does this person feel about Gemini? How does this person feel? 3 cards, please. You got a lot of major arcana cards here, Gemini. This is giving me, honestly, Gemini, I'm good where I'm at. I'm happy. With the 10 of Cups. Cancer is here. Virgo. Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus is here. Sagittarius is here. Pisces is here. So if you're with this person, you know, if y'all are talking, if you're in a relationship, they're good. They don't want to go anywhere, not emotionally anyway. It's cuffing season. So this is good. It's cuffing season. This feels good. They're good. They're content. They're not going anywhere. What's the outcome for the next week for Gemini and their person? some type of, I don't want to say disagreement or argument, but there may be some type of attack on your relationship, either from outside people and their opinions, possibly some type of social media drama. Yeah, some type of interference. You may need to defend your relationship. You may need to defend your man. You may need to defend your woman. But even still, this is still good energy. The two of you are good. So if you want to know how they feel about you, they are good. Okay? Yes, they are good. Let me know what they get you for Christmas. Oh, I keep dropping cards. Okay. Also, Gemini, like I was saying in the introduction, we are in Mercury retrograde. So again, that whole interference, drama, mess or whatever, that confirms it. You know, you could be affected by this Mercury retrograde like that. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right, let's go to Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Are you clashing with someone? Different opinions, point of views about something. Three cards for Cancer and how their person feels. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords, reverse, the Star, reverse, King of Wands. Aries, Aquarius, air. Earth, but child, I don't know what that was. But yeah, so my camera equipment, it just froze. So again, Mercury retrograde. But Cancer, yeah, so the way your person feels about you is they could be losing hope on anything coming of this because of the two of you, your conversation is not gelling. Page of Swords, it could be, you know, past or current rumors, gossip, you know, people interfering with what y'all got going on, people in your business. Someone could be inviting people into your business, into your relationship. So your person is looking at this like they don't have a lot of faith that it's going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles. When this person is looking at you and looking at the big picture, there's something about the dynamic between the two of you that they don't really have a lot of faith in. Like, yeah, you know, you may have been together for a minute. You may have, you know, have the same friends, have the same community, I'm hearing. But there's like this feeling your person isn't sure if you fit into the big picture or if what you want fits into their plan for their future. Let me clarify. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse is like, do I really want to compromise with this person? You could be feeling this way too, Cancer. You could be like, do I really want to compromise, you know, the way I feel, my personality, the way I communicate, you know, do I really want to like settle for this or compromise? The two of you may have different views and takes on marriage, living together, how the two of you are supposed to act with other people in your circle. You know, you may be with someone who's like, okay, I don't care if that's your best friend and how long y'all have been friends. You don't need to talk to them. You don't need to hang out with them. It could be something like that. And someone is like, you know, it's cool, but is this really what I want in the long run? Someone could also have remorse for letting something drag out this long or involving you in something. What's the outcome? We got two queens, two people, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse. This person, Cancer, they're either turning you into someone who is not warm, not caring, not compassionate, not supportive, not nurturing, into a bitter bitch. Like, them not having faith in the two of you could make you really mad, angry, blocking someone. You stop talking to someone. You stop giving to someone. Either that or this Queen of Swords person is the interference in your relationship. They're the reason why this person has doubts or you have doubts. What is this Queen of Swords in reverse doing? Someone could want attention. They could want the attention of your man, of your woman. This is Leo energy. The Leo season could be significant. If it's another person with this outcome, they're going to win. Cancer, you could be like, okay, cool. Let him have her. Let her have him. But if not, Cancer, this is you taking back your power and, you know, you saying with your Queen of Cups energy, no, you don't get girlfriend or wife benefits and you are playing with me. You don't know how you feel about me. You don't know if we have a future. So if you cut this person off, success, more eyes are going to be on you. You'll have someone out there waiting for you. Some of you already know who got next if this current situation doesn't work out. But yeah, it's like it's either two people or you are like, you're not going to play with me anymore. I'm falling back and I'm going to do me. And I'm going to be happy and looking good doing it. Cancer. Okay, sorry for the interference, Cancer. I hope that was helpful. If you want a personal reading and you want to get more in depth in how your person feels about you, I offer this reading for $888 right now. That link is in the description box. All right, let's go to Leo. Hey, Leo. How are you? Scorpio season, Leo. If you are a Leo placement, you could feel like you're not getting as much attention. You could feel forgotten about. Don't get too wrapped up in that kind of energy because you may do and say things to get attention. You may post little subliminal posts, subliminal memes, stuff like that to get attention. And you may not get the type of attention you want with it being Mercury retrograde. So, 3 cards. How does this person feel about Leo? Oh, they messed up. They feel bad. 5 of Cups. 10 of Cups in reverse. The Star. They have hope. They have... Well, I can't show this card. The Star, they have hope. They know they messed up. They know they hurt you. They know they disappointed you. They know that they could have sold you a promise. Sold you a dream. Sold you a fairy tale. Some of you feel a connection to this person. The Star card is about your crown chakra. So you could feel like, okay, if this person, if it's not working out, then why do I feel so connected to this person? Why did this person do this? Why did they say this to me? And, you know, a lot of our romantic relationships are with souls that have been tasked with teaching us a lesson so that we can evolve. What's this about? Because they miss you. They are unhappy. They could be with somebody that's making them unhappy. Isolation. What is this about? Lord, I should have pulled the camera down earlier. I'm sorry. But so what's that? What does this mean? Page of Wands, 4 of Wands, still a lot of passion, still a lot of sexual energy. This person wants to offer you not necessarily a relationship. I mean, they could, but more importantly, they want to like, they want a reunion, but they also want you to know, like, I still like you. You know, I still think you're handsome. I still think you're beautiful. But after that, they don't really know where to take this. And I feel like it depends on your reaction to this. because they have hope that the two of you can work this out with the Star card that I can't show on camera, and I need to fix that. But yeah, they have hope. What's the outcome? Okay, what's the outcome? Aces, opportunities. You don't want to hear from this person, Leo, or you're going to let them have it, or you're not tolerating any type of communication that's not clearing things up for you. Like, you can't, whoever this is that you're thinking about, they can't just pop up like nothing has happened. They can't just pop up and talk to you like nothing has happened. There's an opportunity coming your way from this person, but it's not what you want to hear. And this person may not, like I said before, they want to be cool with you. They want a reunion. They want to let you know that they still like you. They still got passion for you. But anything other than that, they don't know what to do, like I said. And you may not like that. You are a Leo. You want the sun, the moon, and the stars. You know, be as loud about your apology as you were about your disrespect. And that may be the issue. Like, this person may not come out directly and say they're sorry. And you being the prideful Leo, you're not going to accept that. No, you need to apologize to me. So yeah, that's that on that. So yeah, they still like you. When they come back around, you just may not like how they approach you. Okay. All right, Leo. Oh, did I give you the signs? It's a lot of fire here in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. All right, Leo. Let's go to Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Mercury is in retrograde, Virgo. And it is currently retrograding in Sagittarius. Let's see. What's the day? It is Tuesday morning, 1 a.m. So towards the end of the week, the way that you're feeling, the way that you're processing information, the way that you're thinking about things, Virgo, it should lighten up. Some of these emotions and, you know, you're thinking about past people, past situations could be coming up, making you mad, you know, making you frustrated, making you want to be a hermit and hide out from everyone. That energy should be fading as we get deeper into this Mercury retrograde. So pretty soon you'll be able to say, okay, Virgo, like, what do we want to do with the situation? Do we want to make it better, or do we want to make this person pay for what they did, or do we just want to drop it and forget it? And whatever you decide, that's what you're going to do internally. So you can get over this person, solve this issue once and for all. You know, this is that type of energy, Virgo, where you're either going to start talking to someone again or you're going to cut someone off. You could, your feelings could change for someone, good or bad, or you decide to get rid of all the feelings, okay? So how does Virgo's person feel about them? There could have been a fight or an argument, you know, not a physical fight, I hope not, but there could have been some type of argument, and, you know, your person is like, I just don't know what to do. And they could feel like whatever they do is just not gonna work. Like, what they don't think that with these two cards, they don't feel like they can do anything to make the situation better. They're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't, Virgo. And then we got the Devil, and then we got Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with, definitely could be dealing with a fire sign or a Capricorn. A lot of passion that I'm seeing is coming out with the signs. It is cuffing season. They could look at you as addiction. Like it's something about you that it makes them feel fulfilled. It's something about you that makes them feel passionate. There could be a little bit of codependency between the two of you. Kind of like a trauma bond. But they could be looking at this like it's not, this situation is not really healthy for me. This person has had some type of either glow up or, you know, the way they look. Or they looking at you this way. But whatever it is, it's like, okay, I want to work things out with Virgo. Maybe not even in a romantic sense, but I like Virgo. I'm still attracted to Virgo. Virgo out here got it going on. But me and Virgo, we got some toxicity in the way. Or Virgo is toxic. Virgo makes me feel like I'm addicted. Virgo makes me feel like it's just not healthy. Hold on, let me charge my battery. Child, I've had so many technical difficulties with this reading tonight. Yeah, so Mercury retrograde. But yeah, so they still want you, but they look at you as you're toxic, and or the situation is toxic. Virgo, what's the outcome for Virgo and their person next 7 days? If you're interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description box. A repeat. There's a lack of closure here. There may be some type of communication before the end of Scorpio season. So by the end of the week, yeah. But if not, there's definitely a lack of closure because someone still likes you. Okay, so Virgo, that is your reading. Hope it was helpful. Let me try this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Child, oh my goodness. Difficulty upon difficulty. But yeah, Virgo, that is your reading. Again, I hope it was helpful. So let's move to Libra. Hey, Libra. What's going on, Libra? You could be slightly affected by this Mercury retrograde. And I say that because your planet, Venus, is in Scorpio. So you could go from like being very social, very talkative, to being very introspective. You could go into hermit mode. So much to the fact where people couldn't notice a change. Like, Libra, are you okay? You know, you usually do this, you usually do that. And some of you are just like, you're thinking about something deep. You know, depending on what you're thinking about is where you have Scorpio in your birth chart. So yeah, if you've been feeling like that, that's why. Let's see, how does Libra's person feel about you? Libra, how does your person feel about you? It's not enough action, not enough communication. Justice in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I hope you can hear me. I don't have my mic in because my phone is charging. Justice in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse. I'm not laughing at you. 2 of Wands upright. So Libra, this is you. Justice in reverse, this is you. You didn't get what you want, or you're not, or they're not getting what they want from you. And it's like they refuse to do it. They're thinking about doing it. They need to make a decision if they're going to come towards you, if they're going to reach out, if they're going to talk to you, express how they feel about you, express their attraction for you. But it's, why do they feel justice reverse? They just feel like something's not right between the two of you. Like you did something to them and you didn't take accountability for it. And so now they feel like they need to fall back. 4 of Swords. They could be looking at you, Libra, like Libra don't call, they don't do nothing. And it could be because, Libra, you got another option, which is why the 2 of Wands may be here. Even if you are finishing up something with someone, or you're trying to see about someone, this person is like, Libra ain't spending time with me. It's like they don't even like me. They over me. They're not giving to me like they used to. But didn't I say in your introduction that you just may not feel like talking? You may not feel like being bothered. And this is what this energy says. So they may be picking up on that. So if they are not talking, if they're not reaching out to you, that's why. Because you could be giving them, like, you're mad at them. And you could be like, no, I just don't feel like talking. What's the outcome with Libra and this person next 7 days? what could happen. A message, communication. My bad, I've been feeling so and so and so and so. Or, you know, this person is going to call and check on you, send you a text and check on you. Yeah. So, communication is key. But like I was saying, Libra, you just may not feel like talking. You may just feel like not being bothered right now. Especially during Scorpio season. Some of you are just really trying to see what's up with the other person. All right, Libra, that is your reading. Hope it was helpful. If you want a personal, that information is in the description box. Let's go to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. It is your season. Happy birthday. The sun. Currently, the moon is in Scorpio. It's going to be there for the next couple of days. Mercury will soon be in Scorpio. Venus is in Scorpio. So this is like heavy energy. You could be feeling your emotions very deeply right now. You could be reacting and responding to things that hurt you or make you feel good with a lot of vitriol, a lot of, you know, passion, anger, but on like a deep level. So much that you could come across the wrong way to people. So you could feel like you're shooting your shot, Scorpio, but it could come across too intense. So you may be a little too intense this week, or you are feeling things very intensely. So keep that in mind. How does Scorpio's person feel about them? One more card. The Sun in reverse, the Hangman, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is your energy. Leo, Pisces. When they think of you, Scorpio, they look on the past as not necessarily negative, but it's like they're trying to figure out how they feel about you. You have come up in their mind. They do think about you. They have, especially like I said, Mercury retrograde is making us think about past people. So when they think about you, there are some memories that come up that are not very favorable or, you know, happy. Is my charging? Oh my God. Why is it not charging? Hold on, Scorpio. Lord, I hope I don't lose my battery. My charger is charging slow. Been having all kind of issues. But I was like, I need to get this reading out. But yeah, when they think about you, Scorpio, they think about the good and the bad. And because of the bad, they're uncertain if they should, you know, reach out, come forward. That's what's making them not want to come to you and give you, you know, an apology, an explanation, you know, any type of communication. What's the outcome? You got the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. So they look at you as someone who has, you know, you're accomplished, you're stable. They know that, you know, you're loyal. You know, a lot of Scorpios are. But is it worth it? Is it worth me risking, putting myself out there, and this doesn't work out again? Or Scorpio be on that BS again? Or, you know, it's kind of like they want to do it, but they don't. They're in limbo. They don't know what to do when it comes to, you know, do I pursue this or do I just leave it? So they're probably going to spend the rest of Mercury retrograde thinking about how to deal with you, if they want to move forward or not. All right, Scorpio, that is your reading. Hope it was helpful. Hope it gave you some comfort tonight. Let's go to Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. Mercury is slowly going back to Scorpio. It's currently in Sagittarius at 1 degree. You have probably had a lot of times in the last week or so where you wanted to express your frustration. You wanted to express, you know, how somebody got you bumped. We said that back in the day, but how somebody really just got you messed up, you know. So whatever fire and passion that you had as far as your emotion, it could be settling down some. You could be, you know, a little bit more chill. Mars is in Sagittarius too. Mars really doesn't do good in Sagittarius, but this is like good energy. Like if you're an athlete or you've been, you know, trying to work out more, or if you've been trying to study something, this is good energy for that. So how does your person feel about you, Sagittarius? This person definitely thinks about you with the Wheel of Fortune here. They could be a Scorpio, Taurus, another Sagittarius, an Aquarius, Leo. Don't have to be, but they think about you a lot. They are changing. If this is someone that they haven't been given to you, they haven't been talking to you, they have been stingy, selfish with their time, acting like they're not interested, that could be changing. They see you as someone who could be a good source of stability. They could have a pretty peaceful courtship, relationship, talking stage, or whatever. The two of you could mesh well as a couple, as a cohesive union. They think about you a lot. They know they could have like treated you better or like handled things differently. With the King of Cups, you may have withdrew from this person, like you don't talk to this person. They know that they could have did better. They know that they've been acting selfish or like a jerk, or you know, like not expressing emotion. What's the outcome though? Next 7 days, what could happen? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're still guarded. Sagittarius, this person, you be dealing with a Virgo. This person is like over-analyzing, overthinking about the two of you so much that they're talking themselves out of expressing or offering you their cup of love, or, you know, like offering a piece, an olive branch, you know, because they know that you can give them this happiness, stability, peace, security. Why the Nine of Pentacles? They don't think that you want to fool with them anymore after what they did. And it could be because it appears that you could be seeing other people. They could be looking at your social media, noticing, you know, people are giving you attention. They may feel insecure when it comes to that. So that's why. Yeah. So that's what is preventing them from like being vulnerable and saying, look, Sagittarius, you know, can we start over? Or my bad, I've been busy, I've been doing this and that. And you could be dealing with someone, Sagittarius, with the King of Cups in reverse. They could just be like a jerk like that. But it's something about this situation that's making them say, man, I need to fix that. I need to reach out to her. I need to reach out to him. But yeah, they're thinking about you. They just feel like you probably got other things going on. So yeah, Sagittarius, that's your reading. Hope it was helpful. All right. Let's go to Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. How does Capricorn's person feel about them? 3 cards, please. Judgment, Page of Wands, 9 of Cups, reversed. This person knows they have played with you, they fumbled you, they feel like it's the end. And they feel like this person is basically doing a lot of rethinking, rehashing. They're doing a lot of reflection on how they handled you. And you could be like blowing this person off, Capricorn. Like, you know, you didn't want me when you had my attention, so leave me alone. There could be mutual sexual energy between the two of you. But they don't know. This person could be very immature. Although, if you have been intimate with this person, there could be a chance for the two of you to sleep together. But they feel like they can't make you happy. And that could be the reason why they fumbled you or did this disappointment. Or vice versa. They feel like you disappointed them. And the only thing they're willing to offer you, Capricorn, is sex. Take it how it resonates. If you need a personal reading, that information is in the description box. Could be a Libra. What could happen in the next 7 days? A lack of movement, a lack of resolve, a lack of communication. A lot of delays. Some of you don't even want to talk to this person. What's this Eight of Wands about? A Capricorn. Something secretive, something shady is going on. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. The Moon card is here. There's a reason why this isn't moving forward. It could be you're being protected by something, Capricorn. You could be protecting yourself by, you know, declining their calls, not really talking to them like that. There's a secret here. Some of you just don't trust this person. Somebody could be intuitive. Yeah, the Hermit. You've learned and gathered your information and you're ready to move forward. Some of you have already looked at this as if this person has rejected you and you're moving forward. This person knows they messed up with you, though. They know they fumbled you. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They know they messed up with you, Capricorn. If you want to go in deeper and get a personal reading, I have a special for $888. That link is in the description box. Hope that was helpful, Capricorn. All right. Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. Frustration, but also a chance to learn and grow this Scorpio season. You may be, somebody may take you down through there, or some situation may take you down through there, Aquarius. But when Sagittarius season comes, it will hit you with this energy of, oh, okay, so that's what that was for. That's why I had to go through that. That's why this was delayed. That's why I didn't meet this person or talk to this person before now, you know. Scorpio, with all the Scorpio energy that we have, is going to be a resting period for a lot of us. How does your person feel about you? A lot of you have just been focusing on your money, building a business, building a brand. Some of you could be, you know, in school or training. You haven't really, you want companionship if you're single, but it's not it's not that important, you know. How does this person feel? See, it's not even coming out. Like, a lot of you just don't care. How does this person feel about Aquarius? fire sign or water could be significant. There's a King of Cups in reverse, and then there's a Queen of Wands here. They want to move forward as far as, like, you know, going out with you and all of that. I feel like it's only so much effort and work that they're willing to give to this, though. You could be coming across as overwhelmed, busy, you got a lot going on, which coincides with what I just said. Like, a lot of you are not really, you know, if you're single, you're not really thinking about love like that. They could be wanting this to move more quickly than you do. And so they could be thinking, okay, 8 of Pentacles, I'm not going to keep putting in all this work and, you know, I'm not really getting anything in return. And it could be, like I said, you just want to keep things light and casual on a friend level. And they may want more. It's this King of Cups. Yeah, Chariot. They feel like you're holding back on your emotions and they don't know how you feel. You got a little bit too much self-control. You got a bit too much focus and discipline. And they, you know, it's like, when is Aquarius gonna make time? Or when is Aquarius gonna, like, act like they like me? They don't know that that comes with just communication and talking. This person may want to see you more than actually talk to you and get to know you. That's another storyline I'm picking up on. And you could be picking up on that as well. Air signs, y'all like to connect with people through communication. What's the outcome? What could happen in the next 7 days with Aquarius and this person? But yeah, they look at you as the Queen of Wands. You could be someone who's very successful, popular. I feel like they're gonna come back and try one more time. Because there's something about this that they're not ready to give up on. Like I said, it's only so much that they're going to do or willing to do. But they haven't totally given up. So if you haven't heard from them, here they come again. For some of you, this is a past person that's stuck in the past, meaning, you know, you probably dated this person 20 years ago and, you know, they're like, they still think that you're going to feel the same way 20 years later. Or someone that's stuck on something that happened between the two of you in the past. And it could be something as simple as they like the way you treated them or talked to them during a specific time in their life. Yeah. So it's like the ball is in your court. But if you are interested in this person, Aquarius, I do recommend that you let them know, because they're not going to wait forever. King of Cups came out, right? Yeah. That will make it better if you communicate. All right. Hope that was helpful. Let's go to Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Last but not least, This Mercury retrograde could be affecting you too. Not as much as your other mutable signs. Saturn is still in Pisces. Neptune is still in Pisces. So a lot of you are still like trying to just get your life together, or you are preparing for the next chapter of your life. So let's see. How does Pisces person feel about them? How do they think about you? The Lovers is here. The Page of Wands is here. The Nine of Cups in reverse is here. The Nine of Swords in reverse is here. The number 9 could be significant. 99. This is the final step, the final hurrah, the final... Somebody could be coming, this person could be coming to waste your time again. This person could be using you to get over something or someone, or using you as a distraction. Like this, okay, the Lovers is here, right? This is very surface level. This is like a relationship with no substance with the Page of Wands. This is a relationship that it's not gonna go anywhere. This person has their own issues that they need to work out. This person is coming across as like either they're unhappy with their current state of life. They may not take accountability for what's going on in their life, and or there could be mental health issues or some type of addiction that this person has. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. But they look at you as like comfort, safe haven. They could act, when compared to you, they could act immature. They don't have a real plan for the two of you. They like you. They like being with you. They think you're cute. But this person, I feel, it's like they're not willing to bring anything to the table substantial. Like, why are you coming to me and you're unhappy? Why you want to be with me? Yeah. 10 of Cups. They think like, if I get with Pisces, it's going to make everything better. Love is going to make everything better. You could be dealing with another Pisces, or a person who has their Venus in Pisces, or a Pisces rising or something like that. But yeah, they're putting all this pressure on you unbeknownst to you. Like they want you to make them better. Or, take it how it resonates, they feel like if you get with them, they'll make you better. They'll make your situation better. What's the outcome? Yeah. It's this, you can get with this person, but it's not, this person isn't bringing anything substantial. So, and I'm not trying to, you know, trigger you, but it's like, okay, you can have a relationship, but it's not going to lead to anything because they got things they need to work on, whether it's their finances, taking control of their life, their mental health, addictions that they have. They need to take care of that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. My battery did not die. That's always a good thing. But yeah, thank y'all so much, and I'll see you on the next one.